All right, welcome. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Question today: what is your favorite computer video game? Hi, everybody. Let's see. We got Jet, Isabella's there, Dasa, Zach is here. Not Damien though, unfortunately. We'll see him next time, I guess. Who else is in the chat? I think I got everybody so far. Um, how are you guys doing today? You guys are really into Minecraft, I'm realizing. We'll have to ask Colin later if Minecraft Dungeons is very different than Minecraft. Oh no. And then Battlefront. Okay, I think Colin's been telling me that he has played those games. I have not. I've seen people play. I've like watched videos of people playing it, and I still haven't played it myself. But um, yeah, I'm excited to draw with you guys today. Our special guest Colin has a lot of fun stuff planned, so really excited for that too. All right. Before we go into that, though, let's just do our morning game plan, which, if you're new, that's where I kind of describe what we're going to do today for the next hour. That way you kind of know what you're in for. So our first part is the art review, and that's where we look at other people's art that they submitted from last episode's class or like a class before this one. And we just kind of check it out. We talk about it, which is a really important part of being an artist is having art critiques where you can talk about what worked, what didn't work, and it helps you grow as an artist. Then we're going to move on to the quote of the day, which I have an art quote that will hopefully inspire us to get us into the right mindset for, oh, you guys can't hear me? Oh, wait, it is all the way up. Can you guys hear me? It is all the way up. Hold on a second. Can't hear you. I try turning up your volume, Zach. Wait, Jet, can you hear me? Because you said that you can. I can. Okay. Okay. Maybe refresh your page. Maybe you have your YouTube muted. Is your YouTube video muted? Sometimes you can mute the volume, and then it doesn't matter if you change the volume on the computer because the YouTube video is muted. Try that. Okay, you guys can. Okay. Then I'm going to keep on going, and I think that's as far as I can help you for figuring that out. But yeah, I would try to make sure your computer volume is still on. Okay, we do our quote of the day, and with our quote of the day, that's, like I said, trying to get us into the right mindset, trying to inspire us, and then that moves us right into our morning mindfulness, which is trying to help us become aware of the feelings that are going on in our head, and that way we can put them out onto paper. Sometimes when we just kind of keep on going and we're just doing things, we're not aware of the feelings in our head, and then sometimes we'll do something out of like frustration for something that happened hours ago and has nothing to do with what we're actually doing right now. So we want our drawings to be very clear and be able to flow out of us, whether we're feeling happy or sad or angry or anything else. I almost rhymed there, and I kept myself from saying glad because that's cheesy, and I don't want to do that. Then we do our two art icons, and I change them up each week. They'll kind of hint at what we're going to do today. And then in between the two art icons, we do a karate break. Your stomach hurts. You're already aware of that. Did you eat something bad, or are you just feeling like a little sick? And the reason that we do the karate break too is because I believe that in order to draw, you have to have a good body flow as well as like a mind flow. And so we want to keep our bodies loose. We want to make sure we get up and walk and stretch. That's super important. I'm actually going to physical therapy now because of my collarbone, and they told me that a lot of my muscles in my shoulder and my arm kind of atrophied. I think that's the right word, which means like I lost a lot of muscles because I haven't really used it for any lifting. So they're gonna have to teach me how to like stretch and use it in a safe way so that it heals and doesn't break the bone anymore. Then we do our second art icon. Then I give you guys the challenge of the day, which is just something that you guys can do after the show is over. And we check our morning mail to see if any of you have sent any letters or extra artwork that doesn't have to do with any of the classes. All right. Now, I don't know, maybe because I have a blanket on me. Jet, why are you cold? Is that why you have a blanket on you? You guys are funny. Then again, I'm the one wearing a onesie, so who am I to talk, really? Oh, hey, Mo. I love how Jet says, hey, Catherine. It's so funny. last week we did exploring Pikmin ecosystems, and and it was super fun. I liked being able to look at the. I always have fun looking at different creatures and bugs and animals. Like I think I told you guys before, I wanted to be a zoologist when I was a kid, and so I love just like exploring nature and getting to mess around with it and then creating characters out of it. Um, Zach drew a really cool one. I love the scene, dude. You spent so much time on the little details of the scene, which I can totally relate to because I do the same thing. Um, so I definitely like all the different little flowers that you did, and then how small you did the bug. Very cool. And I love that you did one. I think that's a big flower. I'm pretty sure in the left corner, right here. That's awesome. Just to give it some perspective, really cool. Hadassah also did some cool ones. She kind of took it and ran with it, um, and she created a different animal creature from each season, and it looks awesome. Like I think my favorite. I mean, spring is kind of kind of spooky because it looks like the snout is actually sticking out of the page. You did that really well. Um, Winter's obviously beautiful. Autumn is my favorite season, and I love owls. Those are cool. And then summer. That's I love that you added a plant to the tail to them, to that bat, robin character. Really cool. Is it a robin bird and you use bat wings like Batman and Robin kind of thing? That would be kind of funny. Anyway, if you guys want to send in your art, you can send it to my email, noahfontana@gmail.com, or on Instagram, teacher.noah. And the dot is extra important, otherwise you'll be sending it to some random teenage kid in Italy whose name is Teacher Noah, but without a dot. So that's how the internet works. Um, our quote of the day comes from Adele Goldberg. Now, I had no idea about any of this stuff when I looked into it, but I started researching pixel art, and because that's what Colin's going to be teaching us today. And Adele was actually the first person to publish the term pixel art with her friend Robert Flegel, of Xerox Palo Alto Research Center in 1982. That was the first time pixel art was like officially used in an article or in a live like news thing. But the concept actually of pixel drawing with pixels goes back 11 years before that. Now, pixel art is essentially what I've learned is that it's when you draw a picture literally by drawing with each individual pixel. So technically, when you're drawing on the Procreate tablet, you are drawing with pixels, but it's in a way that you kind of don't see the individual pixel. And so pixel art talks about, and Colin can correct me later if that's incorrect, but from what I've researched, that's what it looked like. Was that pixel art is when you're actually moving each individual pixel, and a pixel is like a little square that is filled with color, and you can't break down that square anymore. So yeah. um, Adele also developed Smalltalk 80, which introduced a programming environment of overlapping windows on graphic display screens, which is I'm assuming is like when you can move a window over another window. This made things simpler and more customizable, and objects could be transferred among applications with little effort, which I'm assuming, because that was about the extent of my research, because they lost me after that. But I think that means when you can drag and drop a picture into like Procreate, for example. She didn't obviously work on Procreate, but I think her studies did. And this is a little sketch and an actual visual of a tablet that they made specifically for students, and they wanted to create technology for kids that was easily accessible. So basically that was like one of the early versions of what is now like an iPad, that they had, where it's just like a long flat screen with a keyboard attached to it, which honestly isn't a bad, I think for people that really like the keyboard, that's kind of a cool way to have that display. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. Oh, and her quote, though, that's the important part. Her quote is, "Don't ask whether you can do something, but how to do it." So I love that quote because she's kind of circumvents sometimes what'll get us stuck. Because if we have an idea and we want to do it, we'll stop ourselves from actually fulfilling that goal or dream because we don't even know if it's possible especially if nobody else has ever done it before. We'll be like, well, nobody's ever done it. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe it's not. Maybe I shouldn't even try to do it because that could be a lot of time that I'm spending on this. And instead, she's like, just skip that part and just go right into like how you can do it and have that mindset of like, there's a possibility and we just got to find it. So take a moment to breathe. My aunt's been telling me that if you breathe through your nose, that's way healthier than breathing through your mouth, and that this has been a long, well known for a long time in certain cultures, but somehow we got into this habit of breathing with our mouth. So try breathing through your nose and out. Okay, and as we take a moment to breathe, close your eyes and imagine that the next thing you try, you knew you would succeed at. Adele asks us to believe in ourselves and to not limit our thinking by questioning if things are possible. I've personally seen so many people I admire look for solutions instead of focusing on the problems. And what tends to happen with that attitude is they are able to accomplish so many more amazing feats. I remember even my Uber driver said one time, he was like, whenever I came to my mom with a problem, she goes, bring me solutions, not problems. And I love that mentality where it's like, instead of being like focusing on the issue that's going wrong, you focus on what can you do though. And as we move on to the next portion of class, I invite you to take this opportunity to face your problems with the mentality that there already is a solution and our job just is to find it. All right, now, time to meet Colin. Colin, are you ready? All right.
Yeah.
Great, okay. Let me turn your audio on and here we go. Hey, Colin.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? I don't want to know.
Let us know in the chat if you guys can or cannot hear Colin. I hear you pretty good, buddy. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
I like your onesie.
Oh, bunny onesie.
Funny
Work
onesie.
today. Yay.
Nice.
Yay. I had cinnamon rolls for breakfast, which was surprising because we don't usually do that.
I feel like you honestly can't have cinnamon rolls for.
That's my dog. Stop, wait.
Is he gonna make a little cameo like Slider does?
Oh no, probably not. I can't pick up puppies.
Oh, okay.
I can't pick her up. She's a big dog now.
All right, everybody's saying they can hear you too, so that's good.
Okay, that's good.
Colin, can you see the chat, or you just have your other windows open?
Give me a second.
No, that's okay. I could totally.
Oh yeah, I can't see the chat. No, I was gonna ask Dad for his phone.
Okay.
I can't see the chat.
I'm gonna turn.
I am quiet?
They're saying he's a little quiet. I just tried to turn up your volume too on my end.
Okay, I'm gonna put my. Yeah, I might need to put it over here.
Jet says he has a donkey onesie. Jet, I love how you spelled onesie. That's my favorite. Oh my goodness. Perfect. He spelled it Wensie. Onesie. That's amazing. It's honestly, I always mess it up whenever I spell it, and that is by far way better than any options I always did.
It's O, isn't it like...
It's like the word one, right?
What? Yeah, it's like the word one, but with an I and an S or something like that.
Something. Yeah, exactly. It's a weird word, yeah. All right, Colin. So what are you going to show us today? Because I brought up PixilArt, explained it a little bit. How was my description of what PixilArt was? Was that fairly accurate, do you think?
Yes, it's pretty accurate. But
okay.
You don't need to zoom in to this website. It's just already pixels there, so it's not... I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say.
Well, since we're artists, I think we're all visual people. Why don't you just show us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely. Oh, shoot, I forgot to say
Okay.
No, not 4. You need to let the see 4.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, I'm on someone else's profile right now. Just give me a second. So
giving him a little bit of shout out. It's so hard to spell. Yeah.
This is my pixel art. I do a lot of pixel art. As you can see, I have 263 followers and 158 drawings. It's a lot. I realize that is not way too many, and a lot of them are animations, but a lot of them aren't animations.
Jet is commenting that your name is Monk or Monkey.
Oh no, that's not it. No,
that was somebody else.
No, that was somebody else.
Yours is it's Colin here. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you know me. My name is Colin. If you didn't know.
And you're here.
And I'm here, so
Good to
it's
know.
Colin here.
All
Yeah,
right.
I've had that name for like 2 weeks now.
All right. So what are we looking at here? These are all pictures that you drew or you collaborated on, right?
Yeah, no, these are a bunch of pictures that I drew. Some of them are animation, so you might not be able to see them well, but
Yeah.
I think Noah might have put in the description my pixel art so you could see the animations better for yourself, right?
Totally. Yeah. You should be able to see them. And if they're not, if I only have your Instagram right now, maybe. But I'll put in your pixel art address too, so you guys can easily just click on that.
Yeah, can somebody put my pixel art account in? Never mind. Never mind. So yeah, this is pixel art.
There we go.
Art made out of pixels. You can clearly see that this is pixely. You can clearly see that this is pixely, and it actually got kind of famous. So, okay. 5 cheers for me. The creator of pixel art liked it, so
Yay.
I'm kind of happy about that. Brian Simmons. Yeah. So, guys, I heard some of you want to know how to do pixel art.
Yes, please.
Instead of me showing you everything. So, go to the website PixilArt.com, where pixel art is not spelled with an E, it's spelled with an I.
Right, that was a little bit different. Yeah.
PixilArt.com. And you can make an account if you want, or you can leave it without an account and start drawing.
Yeah, and I'm going to show them real quick. Guys, this is my account, right, that I just made. And I made it really quick, and I even did like a little picture of me in a onesie. And what I love about this, and I'm going to put you back on, Colin,
Okay.
is that like how easy it was to first draw the picture. Like they make it so simple where it's not just like, it's not like another app where you have to draw the picture and then upload it. It's all within the same, like you're showing us right now. It's all within the same website. And then you can even comment and talk to people, and it seems to be like really easy just to comment and chat on things now. Okay, so what are we working on right now?
So I'm just making some weird human guy. I don't really know what I'm making. I guess I should move the eye, I guess, over here, and ta-da! I have a head looking this way. So it's really easy. If you're on your iPad, it's kind of harder than it is with a mouse.
Okay.
At least for me, it is. Where?
Oh, it's easier with the mouse, right?
Yeah, it's much easier with a mouse.
Gotcha.
It takes a really long time to make a simple drawing like this because Apple is always so sensitive. Mouses are not sensitive at all. So basically, these buttons, it does give you a little tutorial when you first start off. It gives you a little tutorial when you start off.
Yeah.
So this is
that was super helpful.
You get to draw. I don't know. This is the eraser tool where you get to erase.
Jet, I think if it says the web is not secure, that might be
wrong website.
Wrong website.
PIX.
Oh, I'll put it into. I should have done this already. Okay. PixilArt.com. There we go.
So this is the brush tool right over here. You can press R to get it. It's really it's kind of ugly when you have a super small canvas, but it's cool. You can also change the size of your brushes and stuff. Change the way your brush looks. And then this is the line tool where it makes you a perfect line.
Nice. Do you use that tool a lot, or?
No, I never really use that.
Okay.
Tool. This is the square tool, where you can make squares and rectangles and whatnot.
Gotcha. Make a little abstract art.
Yeah, I usually use it for like the bases of my drawings.
A square?
Yeah.
Like just like a shape? Okay.
Yeah, this is the circle tool where you can make circles. It's not that hard. It's really hard to do it on iPad though. So if you have your computer on hand, use the computer.
That's like a first. I feel like most times you wouldn't say use the computer over an iPad, but yeah.
Oh yeah. This is the paint bucket tool, where it fills everything in the same color. Now I need to undo all that. This is the color picker tool, where I guess you can do that and then you accidentally change the color. Oh no, how am I gonna get that color back? You use color picker, boom, and done. You got your color back.
Cool. Now you just painted a perfect blueberry.
Yep, blueberry. This is the move tool where it just moves your canvas around. Or you can move things around, but you could also copy it and paste it, and you can cut it.
Ooh.
Cut.
Like just cropping out a bunch of the stuff that you don't want.
And whenever someone likes your drawing, you get a notification. Oh, yay, Shushock my drawing. Cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, guys, if you follow Colin right now, you can be commenting and like we'll see the notifications pop up on his account.
This is the text tool where you get to write down. I need to backspace all of that. This is the dark and light tool. I never really use it. When you click, it makes it darker. When you right click, it makes it lighter.
Interesting. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about that tool.
Yeah, I don't really use it though. This is the dithering tool, which I use a lot now for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes a perfect little dithering pattern. Dot, 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 without you having to dot, dot, dot. No.
So explain dithering. Is that just every other like pixel it colors in?
Every other pixel.
Gotcha.
No, I don't want the blueberry. This is the stamp tool where you could take other people's things and put them on your own drawing. I don't usually do that, but you could also save your own stamp, because I have a lot of stamps that I've made.
Your grandmother cannot hear you. It's not loud enough.
Can you hear what?
It's not loud enough.
It's not loud enough. Is
Try
this
that.
good? Why?
Something of your settings is off.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Guys, if you cannot hear me well, just give me.
All right, and then Isabella. Dodging and burning. Yeah, that's kind of the similar. Yeah. I think.
Guys, can you hear me better?
Let us know in the chat and if you guys can hear him better.
Okay. So, and then there's another tool. This is the crop tool where you can resize your drawing to like. I'm gonna change it to 99 by 99.
Okay.
Where now it's 99 pixels by 99 pixels. This is the gradient tool, where it makes a gradient. The way it makes a gradient is you can change the color here and change the secondary color here, and then boom, it makes a beautiful gradient.
Whoa.
Use it a lot. And then the primary and secondary colors, default ones, just change it back to black and white. And if you press these, it will undo and redo stuff. Or you could use Control Z and Control Y too, if you're on computer.
Okay, we have a question. Hold on a second. Jet goes, when you first open the web, is it supposed to have 3 flying mouses, the technology kind, and a Mona Lisa? I don't think so.
I don't know really. I don't.
Okay, this is what it looks like on mine.
Yeah, that's what it usually looks like
Okay.
when you open it.
I guess I could share my screen too. Here, let me show you. This is what it looks like, so you guys can try that. Okay. All right, you're back, Colin.
Okay. So There's also a way to make your drawings look a bit more high tech by, I don't know, changing the. It's called anti-analyzing.
We got a thumbs up for volume is better, Colin.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Sorry,
Also,
talking.
you can get the app too. So I believe you can get the app on your phones or your iPads and draw it like that.
It's better on phones. It's meant for phones, though.
Oh, it's meant for phones. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're drawing one of your little characters, right?
Yeah, just made a little stick figure guy.
Yeah.
Ta-da. So I'm actually gonna go back to see what Shoeshock said.
Let's see what Shoeshock said.
Yay, he said okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back to drawing now.
Cool.
Guess I'm gonna X out there. Oh, yay, my stick figure's still there.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, did you just lose it? No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you could press continue drawing, and then I can cut the whole thing. Goodbye. It's gone. Poof. You can also change the size of your pen.
Yeah.
Or, man, your pencil tool, or you could make it 16 by 16 or 14 by 14. It's times 2, and it goes all the way up to 16. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Here are some of my stamps that I use. Some Sonics, weird Squidward.
Wait, did you make these stamps?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so how do you make a stamp and then you can just save it as the stamp and you can just slap it onto whatever drawing you're doing?
Okay, this is Cuphead, this is an Among Us character, this is my Among Us base. These are Sonic signs, that's Supersonic, that's Tails, that's Sonic. That's a little font that I did not make. There's a Mario 64. I did not make this either. There's Mike Makowski, or whatever you name him. What's his name? Something like that.
Mike Wazowski.
But then he has the other monster's face, whatever his name is. Yeah, this is, I got some sprites from Schubert. These are, skid and pump sprites. This is Mayhem or whatever you call it. These are some Globescape, stamp tools. This is a Triceratops Sans. You get the base of it now. I have a lot, but when you first start off, I think you can only have 20, but I think when you surpass 100 followers, I think you can have as many as you want. Because that's what I've experienced.
Wait, you can have more stamps once you surpass a certain number of followers?
Yeah, something like that. Or you could just ask a mod.
Gotcha. Okay.
You could ask a admin.
How do you undo? Hadass is asking.
Oh, you press Control Z or you press the undo button. And yeah, that's basically how you draw. It's easy.
I know, Jet. I'm so sorry. I think I got confused when we were talking about the pixel. I wrote the wrong pixel. Let me delete that comment.
Oh God, no. Well, that's ugly. That's not okay.
It was pixel. Yes, Jet. You were right.
But yeah, this is pixel art for you.
Very
Don't
cool.
know what else to say except draw.
Well, and I know there's a special feature which we want to get to right after Karate Break, but before we jump to Karate Break, and it's the ability to make a GIF, right?
Hey, Noah, what's your pixel art username?
My pixel art, I think it's teacher.noah actually.
Oh no, you can't put dots in it though.
Oh, okay, then it's teacher hyphen Noah.
Teacher dash Noah. Noah's bio. He's asking me how we doing this. No, I'm on. Oh.
Here, Colin, I'll hop on and send him the link on there. Or no, tell him if he goes on my bio, he could click the link in my bio and then go straight to the video. It'll take him straight to the video.
He said he's also on the stream. Okay.
Okay, great. Okay. All right, Colin. I'm gonna pause you for a second. We're gonna do a karate break, and then will you show us how to create a GIF with one of your characters?
Yes, I will show you all how to animate next.
Okay, awesome. I will get you set up. I'm gonna take you off the camera and off. And can you mute yourself too? I think you did already. Perfect. Awesome. All right, everybody. So now is the part of the class where we do the karate break with Sensei Noah. I actually was a sensei at a karate dojo for a while. This is me when I was a little orange stripe belt, and this is the school that I went to. So I spent a lot of time here every Wednesday for like pretty much my entire life. I would go here. I would bike ride to this dojo, and it was awesome. And I think they still have the school open up. It's run by some of my old teachers, actually, which is really cool. So what I like to do for Sensei Says before we start is to stretch out first. And I just started being able to stretch out my right arm. So now we can stretch out your left arm. You could pull it over like that. It hurts a little bit, so I just got to be really slow because I broke my collarbone falling while I was roller skating. And I fell on my shoulder and broke my collarbone. So it's still in the healing process. But you guys can rotate your neck around. Here we go. You guys can shrug your shoulders. That was a good exercise I said to do. Bring them forwards and back. All right, and touch your toes. Any good stretches, whatever you like to do is great. Just to get you moving to stretch out your body so that you're not like all hunched over your drawing tablet. Now, for Sensei Says, what I usually like to do is start with the kicks right here, then start with the blocks, then go on to the attacks. So, put your hands up and let's try it out. Ready? So if I say Sensei Says, then you do the attack. If I don't say Sensei Says, then you don't do the attack. All right? Some of you have never gotten out in the chat, and I'm always trying to get you guys out. Some of you guys I feel like get out every time. So, but let's see. Here we go. Ready? Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says side kick. Sensei Says back kick. Side kick. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says back kick. Front kick. Sensei Says side kick. Back kick. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says side kick. Sensei Says back kick. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says side kick. Back kick. Did I get you out already? Oh, you Jet has that Redbubble account too. He was saying too. That's awesome. Colin, do you have a Redbubble account? No. Oh, right. You were talking about maybe doing it. Cool. Now let's do some blocks. Ready? Sensei Says rising block. Sensei Says cross block. Sensei Says middle block. Sensei Says down block. Sensei Says parry. Sensei Says rising block. Sensei Says cross block. Middle block. Down block. Front kick. Sensei Says side kick. Sensei Says back kick. Sensei Says middle block. Sensei Says parry. Sensei Says cross block. Sensei Says rising block. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says side kick. Back kick. All right. We're going to add in the last round the attacks, and here we go. Ready? Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says spear hand. Sensei Says heel palm. Sensei Says hammer fist. Sensei Says back fist. Sensei Says shoot do. Sensei Says ridge hand. Sensei Says vertical fist, like a boxer. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says shoot do, spear hand, hammer fist. Sensei Says rising block, cross block. Sensei Says middle block, down block. Sensei Says ridge hand. Sensei Says shoot do. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says straight punch. Sensei Says front kick. Sensei Says side kick, back kick. I'm already out. I didn't realize we started. What do you mean, Jet? You didn't realize we started. All right. Did I get anybody out with that last part? If so, let me know in the comments. If you stayed alive the entire time, you didn't get out at all, I think you achieved ninja status, which is pretty awesome. Now, our next part of the class is about to begin. We're going to learn how to do pixel GIFs. In the chat, let me know, do you say it GIFs or GIFs? Or YIFs, like I've heard it's supposed to be called. You say GIFs? All right, Colin, you are back on. How do you say it? You say YIFs?
I say GIFs. Oh, no, it's not one. Okay, so I have this little guy. Oh, shoot. I actually messed something up already. So I'm actually going to add some shading first. Just the first thing I'm going to do is add shading, because why not? Yeah, there he is. He's a little guy. So, the basics to pixel art animation. So, you press copy frame, and then you move your guy. It's kind of bad, but this is what the finishing product looks like. You can add much more time onto your thing like I do, where I'm going to delete that frame and do something new. Where I guess I will add this little guy. Oh wait, oops. Copy frame. Huh. I forgot to do something. What a clumsy Colin I am.
And what would you say this, like, is this guy a little octopus squid character, or is he just a regular person that happens to be pink?
I don't
Pink?
know. I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm drawing.
Isabella goes,
like,
I say,
today,
yeah.
Earlier, like, while me and Noah were talking before the live stream, I was making a carrot animation.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
Oh, shoot. I really... Yeah, guys, do whatever you want. You could do a stick figure, you could do a ninja, you could do... I don't know. It's basically infinite possibilities.
What was that sound?
So yeah, I'm making them jumping so far. Where you could go back and copy other frames to make them crouching. Ooh, actually, okay, that's better.
Let's see it. Okay.
There it is.
Nice.
It's a little man.
Wait, can you zoom in so we could see it up close, like while he's animating? Or while he's moving?
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, like when you hit animate, it shows you the entire canvas, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's pretty awesome. You did that in like less than a minute, I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you have
Makes
yeah.
it really easy.
And then you could save it and post it pretty easily too, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Jet says he already made a tulip. Jet, make sure you follow us so that we can see you. We'll get the notification that we followed you, or that you followed us, and then we can follow you back. How do you pronounce it?
I guess I'm gonna add smears.
Yeah.
Add smears, guys. Smear frames always make it look better. Yeah.
Wait, explain smear frame. Hi, Alice.
Smear frame is basically, 1 second. Give me a second, I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, you're back. Technical difficulties, right?
Yeah. So smear frames basically is where it looks like it's smearing and it makes the animation look a whole lot better, where they do it a lot in cartoons and you can't even notice it.
And those are the kind of frames that if you if you looked at it on its own, it would look so weird, right? Like it would look all smeared.
If you like pause the video of the thing. This is it so far.
Oh, that's so cool. Can you show us? Because I know you've done a lot of other animations, and you said, or GIFs. Can we see some of the other ones that you've done?
A whole lot more.
Okay.
1 second. He actually says something.
Okay.
Dun dun. Oh. Yes. So, I guess I'll use Shoeshock as a reference because he's been waiting for a while to actually be featured. I don't know. I guess I shall show you. He asked me to show you guys one particular animation. Where is it?
That you guys worked on together?
No.
Okay.
So this is it. He made this. He's really good.
Oh, that's so cool. I love all the characters too.
Yeah, they're all based on different pixel artists.
To be continued. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know when he's gonna make a new. Yeah, we made this together.
Okay, so tell us, how does that work when you do a collaboration?
Oh, you basically go to press online, create an online room, probably put a password, and then it will. You could the other person could type in the password in.
Yeah.
You could be in the same room without anyone not knowing the password getting in. Yeah, that happens a lot though. When
What
people
would
are trying to have a little session and then someone butts in, scribbles all over it.
Oh, gotcha. I feel like that's every time my little brother used to do that when we were kids. That would be like the equivalent of that, of him just scribbling in my sketchbooks.
So I guess I'll do Happy Green Month as one of mine.
Oh, that's pretty cool. He's like pulling it
Wait
across.
for it.
Oh.
Wait for it.
Nice.
Yay.
Oh, that's so
he
cool.
got smooshed.
Smush.
And then this is Join the Maxwell Army. I did crazy lip syncing for this. It was it was hard. You could see his lips like talking.
Oh, whoa,
It
yeah.
was so hard to do.
Lip syncing. Colin, lip syncing, that was one of the first things I did like professionally in animation. It was like one of the first gigs I got. And I did it for that show, BoJack Horseman, and it was like we would spend hours, and you're just like laboring over one word at a time, you know.
Yeah.
It's lip sync is no joke. That's hard
There's
stuff.
another lip sync one I did. This is Happy Green Month Part 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a leprechaun?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Jet asked. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, there's little sprites I do like scrib. I do little things like his laser or his kick or his run or.
Oh, let's see some of those. I want to see the laser one. I've been wanting to look at that one.
This is it.
Nice.
You got all. There's also this one I did a while ago. When me and Noah were doing a test Zoom, I made this little test.
And you have your it's called smear frames, right? You call them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jet asked, "How do I animate?"
Oh, I just showed you.
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean, basically, an animation is just like a GIF, but a little bit longer.
You just press the copy frame at the bottom of the screen and move your character.
And if you want to redraw your character, you can do that too. You don't have to just move what's already there. You could add in.
You could also press add frame, but that'll be harder. Yeah, that was a perfect little anime. Oh no, technical gift. Wait.
I mean, I could still hear you. I don't know if they. I think they might have lost the sound. Maybe.
Okay, I'm back.
But I could still hear you. Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. Jet, you could always definitely rewatch this too. Once it posts after we finish up. But yeah, did you teach this to yourself? Oh, okay. My mom just asked you, did you teach yourself how to do all this on PixilArt? Yes.
I did.
That's awesome. Did you use like, were you just exploring the whole time, or did you look at like tutorial videos to do it, or?
No, I don't even. Yeah, I was just not. I wasn't. No tutorials, no nothing.
Wow.
So this was the holy carrot thing I did.
Yeah. The holy carrot. And where do you? I'm impressed with all of your character designs and stuff. Like, where do you get inspiration from? Do you feel like, besides vegetables?
Oh, well, I don't really get it from anywhere, but sometimes I really don't know. Sometimes I get character inspiration from other shows and stuff like this. This is not This is from a little show
Yeah.
called Beetle and Bean.
Beetle and Bean.
It's a little Cartoon Network short. This is not mine. These are other characters.
Wait, but that dinosaur
These-
one is yours, right?
Yes, Bingus the T-Rex.
Dingus the
He's
T.
awesome.
Oh, Bingus the T-Rex. Why is he called Bingus? I can't read that. It's
I
so
don't know.
too small. Okay.
I really don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll read you the description.
Okay.
This is Bingus the T-Rex. He isn't the smartest T-Rex, but he sure is cute. This drawing has around 10 layers. This also took me 3 hours to make. I posted a whip in my photos. I honestly think this is my just drawing on PixilArt.
Yeah.
Also, thanks for 200 followers. And another thanks to the people who got hashtag gelatin and lollipop trending. And more. Plus, there's still time to make it to the top of the list. Yeah, that didn't actually happen, but we did get the hashtag gelatin and lollipop to over 500 hashtags.
Oh, wow. So what is the like? Are you trying to? Do you have any like big plans for what you're gonna create in the future, or are you just like messing around, just exploring right now?
I'm just messing around and exploring. My biggest
Yeah.
like goal right now is to try and get one of my drawings stat picked. This is why I made crazy looking drawings like this.
You did this?
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, can we zoom in on this picture?
What?
Can we zoom in on the details of that picture?
And
Whoa. That looks like a Jurassic Park kind of thing, right? Is that like a T-Rex skull?
oh, actually, I just made it myself. And this is what.
So cool.
I kind of messed up on the description on one part. This is a land in the sky, one of the many in the area. It's sometimes get. I didn't put an S, so sometimes get really windy up there. Gusts of up to 82 miles an hour. No one knows how it flies. The temples were built by an ancient society in 63 AD.
Yeah.
The temples were finished being built in 65 AD on June 17th. The name of the island is something Greek, which means the one who is small in Greek. Judging by the name, you can tell this is the smallest island, the smallest in the area. The name of the area where these islands are in is Greek, which means the flying island of the lizard in Greek. Thanks to this person, yeah. And it took me a record of 3 hours and 43 minutes.
3 hours. That's not bad. I love how you did like even the background clouds on that one too.
Yeah,
Like, it
was
gives
an
it some
animation first, but it looked really bad.
Oh. Like you had the clouds moving or something?
Yeah, but then it just looked really bad.
Yeah. You just left it
And
as a
then
picture.
there's weird things like this where I make blockheads.
Oh, nice.
It's people with.
I recognize those too.
blockheads.
Colin, we're gonna have to wrap it up in a little bit, but I know you did such a fun challenge last time, and then you were able to send a copy of like your version of somebody's drawing. Do you want to do a challenge like that this time? And maybe it's like they have to post it on PixilArt.
Actually, I can make a contest at the second.
Oh, perfect. Let's
I
see
can
it.
make a contest. So, guys, I'll probably Noah might put this in the chat.
Mhm.
So I will create a contest. The title is like Noah Battle. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. No, that might be because random people can join.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
I
make.
guess you guys can tell us what your I'm gonna stop sharing now.
Okay.
You guys can tell us what like the drawing is. Maybe send us a link of the drawing that you made. But you need an account for this, and then I will tell my followers in a little wall post, and I will pin it for a couple of days saying, go follow at this person, and they will click on the name and go follow you. So, do that.
Okay. Cool. So make an account. Yeah. Go ahead.
And I guess I might randomize or pick my favorite.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. And
bonus points if it's a GIF.
oh, okay. Gotcha.
And minus points if you use a base or a stamp.
Minus points. And how many points are we going for? Like, what's the highest amount of points you can get?
Oh, no points. I was trying to say that, but I mean, like.
That was good. Yeah, no, I was just teasing. Jet actually said, "How do I save? And is it a palette? Please make it a palette." By the way, I am Shoeshock. Oh, hey, Shoeshock. Joker Mans.
Ooh, wait. What are you trying to say? Okay, first, Jet. The way you save drawings is press the save drawing thing. Boobity boobity. Boobity boobity.
Wait, can you show your screen? Share your screen?
Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Oh, 4. So basically, you press the save drawing thing. You type in a title. You type in a description. If you have an account, you could actually send a link, and they will get to follow you. But if there is an account, I don't know how we're gonna do that because that's not possible. So and then you press save drawing. It might take a bit if it's an animation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will do it, and it will be for the world to see.
Yay! All right, and then Jet goes, "Give it a style." What's this? Is a style an option?
Huh?
Jet, what do you mean, give it a style? Also, Shoeshock asked about the palette. Please make it a palette. What is a palette? I mean, I know like a color palette. Is that what he means?
Okay. What do you mean? What do you mean, Shoeshock?
Oh.
What do you mean by making a palette? Do you want me to make it a palette contest where they only have to use a particular palette that I make? That's a perfect idea.
I like that idea.
You can't enter this contest unless I will go make a palette. Actually, you need to use my decaf palette.
Oh, you already decaf.
Actually, no, my Dancing Night palette.
Do you have a Dunkin' Donuts palette?
Oh, no, I don't have one. No, but you have to use my Dancing Night palette in my palettes area, in my gallery, and then my profile. You just have to press the use palette drawing. Don't change the color. These are the colors right here. These are the only colors you could use.
Okay. So also, Jet was asking, for the contest, is there a style, or is it just in their own style?
It's in your own style.
Gotcha. Each individual style.
You can do whatever you want.
Cool. And then to save it to, Jet asked, where to save it, I think is what he was talking about. You could save it where you save it to your page, right? And then it's just there. But then you can't go back and edit it. And if you wanted to do that...
You can go back and edit
you can.
But it might take a process.
Okay, gotcha. And you could also save it onto your computer as, I think, a PixilArt.
It will automatically save onto your computer.
Oh, it automatically does. Okay, great. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
And I think if you try to X out of it, like the drawing, like this canvas scene, and you try to go to the main profile, like the main page of the home screen, I think it'll stop you and ask you to save it too.
No.
It won't? Oh.
No.
Okay, so don't do that. Definitely click the little star up top and click save.
Shoot. Oh my god, I just got a bundle of notifications. This looks beautiful.
All right.
Oh my. Okay, that's a bit too much of someone with 12,000 followers just like my drawing.
Nice. My mom said thanks for teaching you today.
What a wonderful day today where someone with 12,000 followers.
Nice. Like that?
Like my drawing. Yay!
Shoeshock is asking, could I use Dancing Night? What is Dancing Night?
Oh yeah, that Dancing Night, that's the palette we're gonna use.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool.
You can ask me after this too. Oh, what to do.
Okay. And they can... And Colin, are you going to give me the link to this contest, or how can they sign up for the contest? They just go on your page?
It's not a contest, just use the palette, and then send me the link to your drawing.
Gotcha. Or they could even tag you in the picture, right?
Hey, I think Jet's followed me.
Nice.
Clap. Oh, it's a private account. Oh, whatever. I can't see the right then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You have to go to your settings and you have to unprivate your account for me to actually be able to see your art and count it. Go to your settings and make your account unprivate. So
That would make sense.
we could all see your art.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna give us the rundown for the challenge of the week of the day, and then say what the next class is gonna be. But Colin, did you want to share anything else, or like say goodbye or anything like that?
Wait, what?
I was gonna give the challenge of the day, and then also tell everybody what the next episode is gonna be about. But before I did that, do you want to say goodbye and say I don't know, anything else? Any last comments?
I don't really have any last comments. Just if you got yourself a private account, unprivate it so I can see your art and count you in the contest.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. Well, okay, and the contest is the palette contest, and we just tag you in a picture.
Yeah.
One last time. Okay, cool.
I'm gonna stop sharing and I'm gonna mute.
Okay, cool. I want to switch.
Oh, yeah, also, yeah, tag me in the drawing. It would be also easier.
Okay, cool. Tag him in the drawing. So you guys saw it. I also have this challenge: draw your favorite computer video game character with pixels. Maybe that's what you use Colin's palette for, even if it's not their palette for your favorite game character.
Or you don't need to.
You don't need. Oh, you don't need to. Right? Yeah. If you want to. The star student for today's morning mail is Isabella M. Isabella sent this amazing drawing of. Oh shoot! I'm totally blanking on the name. It's the Moon Queen princess from Avatar, the one that Sokka likes. Want to get to know you? Could I? Absolutely, Joker. Yeah, for sure. Me and Colin go back way back, so that's why he's been able to host and everything. And I'm familiar with his art, and so we came up with a good class for his stuff. But okay, Isabella, fantastic job. I said in my reply to you, like, I love the shadows that you did around the eyes. I love just the general color palette for this, and even how you did the shading around the braids too. It just really looks really cool. Your style is really coming together nicely. Fantastic job. Everybody should definitely go follow her, Quirky Dolphin Studios. And Isabella has a Redbubble, so you could actually buy like mugs and t-shirts and stuff with her art on it. And she has a whole slew of all these like really cool animal drawings that she's been doing. I think last month. I think it was the month of February. That were really cool. Very nice job. If you guys would like to be a star student or a co-star, send me your art to my email or tag me in it on Instagram. Yeah, and we'll figure something out. It could be a lot of fun. I've had a bunch of people hosting and co-starring with me now. Some people weren't even, like, Colin and I are both in California, but I know people, we've had guests from France, from Singapore, from, all around the world. Remember, if you guys can, thumbs up and subscribe, only if you liked the video and only if you had fun today learning about pixel art. You guys can donate too. There's a link in the description, because me and Colin taught this class for free. We're not getting paid to do it or anything. And comment below too what you guys would like to draw, and send me your drawings, of course. I want to see your drawings, definitely, most of all. Next episode on the 13th, next Saturday at 10 a.m., we're learning about abstract art. So get ready to completely break the mold of whatever we've been practicing, where we're doing sketches and everything like that and trying to make things look realistic. This is a completely different direction. Abstract art is a lot of fun. And stay tuned on Instagram so that you guys can see what we're going to be doing next, and just as a reminder and stuff. Thank you guys for joining. I will see you guys next weekend, and thank you, Colin, for joining too. Okay, bye.